My name is Chick Cusick, and you're watching Teddy Bishop's Music, Swag, and Life in the Mix edition. I got my start in the music business back in 1981 at a store called Atlanta Discount Music, which was a pretty unique place. And we sold guitars, drums, keyboards, you name it, like any music store back then. But I kind of got a niche thing going with the pro audio side of things. That's what I really enjoyed. It was my passion. I had a recording studio in Atlanta at the time that I was working when I wasn't at the store. And so I've always loved recording. That's where I met a lot of the clients that are still really good clients today. Fast forward to 1996, I started Atlanta Pro Audio in my spare bedroom at home. And it has grown because of my contacts in the music community. It's grown exponentially over the years to what it is today, which is a pretty good example of a pro audio boutique store. We're a Mac warranty center, we're a Mac reseller. You need something done in the audio business, you come here, we're going to hook you up. Some of the things that we've integrated over the last few years, we became Apple certified to fix Macintosh computers. I mean, we've been fixing them for years, but we were never certified. That's been a real good source of additional customers because we're pretty easy access right off of the interstate, and you don't have to schlep your computer to the mall and up the escalator, etc. So that's been a very dynamic, growing part of our business. Some of the other stuff we've done, we've integrated lessons now. So we give Logic lessons and Pro Tools lessons, and that's been very well responded to because, unfortunately, the economy being what it is, there are a lot of high caliber, highly qualified engineers that are out of work, and these are our teachers. So you have an opportunity to come down and have one-on-one experience with an awesome engineer who really knows what his craft is, and he can share a lot of excellent knowledge with you. I couldn't talk about integration of things for Atlanta Pro Audio or my time back at Atlanta Discount Music without talking about Rick Shepard, who I met back in the early 80s when he was graduating college and had a new partner relationship with a guy named Dallas Austin. I sold Rick his first MIDI keyboard, and we've been great friends ever since. Probably one of the most important integrations that's happened at Atlanta Pro Audio is Rick and I have become partners.
Actually, met Chick in 1982. I was a guitar player. I started out playing guitar and had stumbled into a local music store called Atlanta Discount Music, and was basically, just looking around at the different stuff, and I met a guy named Chick Cusick, and I ended up buying a keyboard that day. He actually even upsold me to a MIDI keyboard, which I'd never heard of MIDI, and got it home, plugged the cable out the out and back into the in, and it just locked the keyboard up. So I called Chick and I was like, hey, this keyboard just locked up. And he's like, oh, you got to use it with another drum machine or a computer. I said, okay, I'll come get that. He said, well, we don't have them yet. It hasn't been introduced yet, but I'll call you as soon as it comes in. So maybe a month later, he calls me and says, hey, the drum machine came in. So a sequential circuits tom drum machine. I got it, brought it home, and plugged them up together and changed my life. I created a whole career out of it. I started sequencing. I learned what sequencing was. I figured all MIDI out. And for 25 years, that's what I did. I was a programmer, an engineer, and Chick and I had always joked around about doing stuff together. So it's been a real blessing that, he's had this store, and I was able to come in and at a great time in my life and my career.
What sets Atlanta Pro Audio apart from the other stores, like the chain stores? I always try to find people that I think are going to be genuine and knowledgeable and give you good advice. That's what you get when you come here. You step foot in our store, you're going to get an experience with a highly qualified employee, or myself anytime I'm available, and I think you're going to have a great experience.